Welcome to Skell and Soul tonight. Thank you. Tonight's episode of Skell and Soul, we're going to be talking about rewriting your story with food, having a better relationship with food now that we're on our journey to losing weight. So, as people come in, I'm allowing people to come in for a little bit, give it a minute or two, but that is key um, to our journey and what we're looking to change. So, understanding where we are and then where we're going. So we want to start to rewrite what we want it to actually look like. And the things that you write down, you can make it plain for yourself. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. And so tonight we're talking about rewriting your story with food, having a better relationship with food. And as you come in, I ask that you guys like, subscribe, join me on my journey. I'm in the process of losing, I've lost 59 pounds already. I'm in the process of losing hopefully another 50 plus pounds. We'll see. Um, so tonight, basically just understanding where you are in your journey, if you're on a weight loss journey, or if this can apply to any other area of your life, but more so just your health, and deciding not just where you are today, but where you're planning to move towards. And so that takes like multiple different steps, and those steps basically mean just identifying your now, and under and writing where you want to be, and understanding where you were before, understanding like how did you react when you had food that was put upon you, when you basically when someone said, hey, would you like a burger, or hey, would you like this, did you eat that but then want it second and thirds and fourths. um Understanding where you were, and those things might be a little hard sometimes for us to just basically write down and become one with, but in order for you to move forward to your next steps, it's it's very key that then what you do is you draw a line to how are you, or how do you plan to be in the future. If you're not quite there yet, then that will be something that when you put a line going across, you'll say something that you're going to work towards becoming better at, right? So everything, I guess we're not going to have all check boxes going down the line as to where we are currently and where we're going, right? But it's also good for us to understand where we are, because in order for, like, when you write it down, like for myself, I'll use myself as an example. um, I sometimes, if I was asked with my girlfriends if I wanted to go out to the bar to have lunch and they're going to my favorite pasta place, right? I basically would always go out, have a drink, order me some pasta. Most of the time, it would be either pasta, pizza, or something of that nature. So, hello, hello, come on in, like, subscribe. Today, we're talking about your relationship with food. If you choose to join into the conversation, you're more than welcome to. Um, and so, just having a better relationship with food, and you can take this diagram of what I'm basically explaining and apply it to other areas of your life if you choose to. So basically you're writing down exactly those bad habits you've had. And for myself, I would say, hi Jen, how are you? Um, I basically um, had a relationship with food, and I would be like, yes, I want to go out with my girlfriends, and I will order my pasta and all my stuff and my drink. And I realized at that time, like now that I go back and reflect, I was eating that, just thinking about like those 5 days. We would go out at least three nights a week, just to hang out, and especially over the weekends, and sometimes during the week when we got off work, we would hang out, and all of that food, but I wasn't doing any, like, I wasn't moving my body. So when you don't move your body and you're consuming all of those foods, then what happens? You basically, that's going to stick to your body even more, because it's a lot of carbs that you're consuming and you're not moving your body. So when I would cross that line across, when I'm rewriting my story, I would say, I no longer go out. And if I do go out, I choose better choices of foods, and I no longer drink. So that's your rewriting of your story. And right And you can consistently do this along your journey of losing weight. It's not just what today, what you have, it's also what your tomorrow. So you may have that time period where you realize, okay, um, maybe you started doing more social events once you got to your goal weight and when you're maintaining, and you feel like that you going out at least one night a week won't. Hello, how are you? You going out? Hello, Christine's. How are you? You going out just one night a week won't hurt you. So doing those things basically will allow you to rewrite that story. But then as long as you're conscious enough to know where you're going, like if you start to move in the opposite direction, you might want to fix that. You stop, Nips. Maybe you want to fix where you are right now to make it better for you, right? Now let's just say that, you're comfortable with having pizza every day. You're comfortable with your weight, you're comfortable where you are, you're still losing weight, and you're able to eat whatever you want, right? But is your health improving, right? So, yes, some people can eat like whatever they want, but maybe they're eating at lower, like smaller portion sizes. So it's within their nutrition. And they can do that. They try to talk with their doctor, and I'm not a doctor. I don't know exactly what you have going on, and so I'm not providing. I'm just providing my own story and giving suggestions based on my life. But you can basically then that story would be that yes, I still eat like I don't eat a whole box of pizza anymore if that was you, and I just eat 2 slices or 3 slices. So that's like you rewriting your story, okay? And if you know that you want to change some things, um, it might be hard first to recognize that you have a problem, right? That's identifying the issue. We may think it's okay. Like I said, some things may seem okay, but if you're not getting the right nutritions in your body when you're consuming those things, then it may not be good for you. So if later down the line you're having, you know, high blood pressure, or you're having, maybe something's going on with your heart, God forbid, your kidneys, any of those things that's happening, if they're happening, then basically you need to figure out what are you doing, what are you putting in your body, or what can you do better. Maybe you're like, oh, I'm not able to get through like 64 ounces of water a day or 32 ounces of water, whatever amount of water that you're drinking. I can't even get through it a day. I'm only able to drink 1 or 2 bottles. Maybe you'll think about investing in something that would hold you more accountable to basically obtain that. I got a cat called the other day. What should I do? I don't know. I don't understand. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. But I don't I don't understand what you're saying, K-pop, but okay. Um so basically you want to make sure you understand where you are, and that's the key thing. And and one of the things is like your nutrition. Um and I think we talked to spec on this a little bit, like on the first live, but of Scale and Soul. But it's something you want to always take a look at is where are you um, with your nutritions and where you're going, and that's very, 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 very important because you don't want to have any of your bones like where you're breaking your bones easily when you get older. You don't want to have it where you're not able to do certain activities because once you get down to your weight, you realize that, oh, you didn't know strength training, you weren't eating the proper foods. Now you're less weight. You were so focused on the scale, right? But you weren't focused on your overall health. And so that's part of the rewriting of your stories is accepting those things that you may not want to change, but you need to change. So in time, you can basically not only look better, but also that just is not about our outside appearance, it's about our inner self too. So we want to make sure that we feel better internally and that everything is working out as well as working out on the outside for us, and we're fit and fatigue, and we're the way we want to be, and we've lost, and we're putting these posts about us losing certain things, but then we also have to think not just about the scale. There's emotional aspect, there's the internal physical aspect of us, and there's also um, the the mental part of us, because those are the things that we don't realize, that where we're going to a whole nother tantrum of life right now that we didn't even know that we entered into. And until you accept where you were and where you're going, you're going to be kind of like, it's not going to be the way you expect it to be. So I want you guys just to take that and start to rewrite your story. If you have anything to share about your story, about something that you feel like that you can rewrite about your journey, please share it below. Um, and also think about, like, if there has to be something on your list. So there's not going to be a time where you can think like, oh, there's nothing that I need to discuss, right? There's always going to be something that you basically that you need to change, especially if you are walking the walk of changing your health. There's a lot of things you used to do that you don't do anymore, or that you shouldn't be doing anymore. And sometimes it takes a realization, and sometimes it takes us to get our results back from the doctor to realize, oh my God, I got to change something. Most of the time, the first reaction is usually when people see the scale, when they realize, oh my God, my weight hasn't changed. I need to start going to the gym. I need to start, you know, doing this differently. I gotta leave these greasy foods alone, because for something I'm doing in my regimen, I'm basically not able to lose weight, or I'm not losing weight at all. I've been stalled for X amount of months. What is it? And sometimes the first thing you hear from people is, I'm doing everything right. I'm doing everything right. And the hard truth is, you're not. I guarantee you, if you was to sit with a nutritionist, which some of us do and some of us don't, and it's really a hard truth though. No matter how we want to look at it, if we sit with a nutritionist, they'll be able to tell us, hey, you also need to add this to your diet. I went to see a nutritionist last week. They told me, Michelle, you're doing everything correct, but you need to add some more fiber to your diet. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. So that's something that I had to start doing, is basically, as of last week, I have to add more fiber to my diet. But even though I'm losing weight, so I'm losing on an average, yes, the month of August, I lost only 9 pounds, which is fine. Congratulations for me, because I'm clapping for myself here. Got to keep lifting myself up. I'm thankful that I lost 9 pounds. Yes, I wanted to lose 10, but I lost 9. I did things more better. Yeah, could probably been in the gym a little bit more, because I wasn't in the gym as much as I was before um, July, as I was in August. I wasn't in there as much. So September, entering different challenges, I'm gonna dedicate myself more into the gym and more back into my strength training. So if if you even if the scale is moving, there could still be different things you need to rewrite in your story. And like I said, these are hard truths, but it takes a lot for you to really get there. Understanding that sometimes the closest people to you are not going to tell you. Some people are going to see you say you're on a weight loss journey, and you don't really know who's sitting next to you until you really know who's sitting next to you. If you get what I'm saying. Some people will tell you, will correct you. A good friend, a good family member, they would tell you, hey, you know what? I seen that you been going, you haven't been in the gym a lot. This is something that is that the way you want to go, or you stopped your journey, or you continuing. Those are hard truths, and it hurts sometimes. Sometimes some people want to be more offensive when it comes to it, but no, it needs to be. I need to be consistent so I can get consistent results. Okay, and I guarantee you, once you do that, you will see the overall of like think about like doing a vision board instead of once a year, taking the time to do it like once a month. So you're identifying where you are. So JC said hello. Be sure you are celebrating that 9 pound loss. I think I'm I think on this journey we have to have grace. Yes, 9 pounds is amazing. That's about 2.2 pounds on average weekly. Yeah. You're right, you're right, you're right. So I said it lightly, right? But I probably need to like, yeah, I lost 9 pounds. um, but yeah, so I'm thankful for it. And so doing a vision board every month. Think about doing a vision board every month about what you want your goals to be for the month of October. We're at the beginning of September right now. Even if you didn't like get a whole like board and tape some, different pictures of weight or right, even if you wrote down like three things or three things that you want to work on this month and that you want to see with your weight on your weight loss journey of rewriting your story, you write down those three things, one, two, three, right? We write down those three things of what we want to see. Maybe it's inches, maybe it's some non-scale victories. Maybe you say, hey, I want to see three non-scale victories. I want to be able to say if you're in a 10, I want to be able to get into a 9. You know, I want to be, I don't know, X amount of inches. Say you're 20 inches, you want to be 18 inches in your waist. And another one could be, you know, I want to lose 1 pound. I don't know. Something that you want to, and I know the 1 pound is not a non-scale victory, but just saying example of just another type of something you could be happy about. So making your vision board once a month is optional. I thought about it today to do one for myself. I didn't do it yet, but I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about even just writing on like a white sheet of paper of all the different things I want to see in this particular month. So just make sure that you're looking at it. Put it in a place where you can open it and look at it. And this every, if it's every week that you're looking at it, if that's all you can give, if you're looking at it once a day, that's great. But you holding yourself accountable, and you're not just saying it, right? You wrote it down. You're holding yourself accountable. You're saying, this is what I'm gonna do. This is the results I'm gonna push out for myself. This is my story that I'm rewriting for the month of September. This is my story that I'm rewriting for this week. This is the changes I am going to make. Because accountability is sometimes so hard because our lives, we have so much stuff going on. And sometimes those little things that we have going on is like we don't realize it takes up our time. It takes up our time when we have, our children. And if you don't have children, sometimes it's your work, sometimes it's home life, whether you have work or not. Maybe you work from home, you still have household things you need to do. You still have lives, whatever it pertains to. If you have animals that you're caring for, whatever those things is that you have, just know that you can still maintain and have goals that you're setting for yourself that's pertaining to your own health regarding yourself. So just know that you can do it, right? So even if you can put it on your phone. They have like notepad. I mean, if depending on what phones you have, or even like text it to yourself, right? Text yourself like some goals or some things that you want to change that you're currently doing or you did that you want to see better in this month. You don't. It doesn't have to be fancy. Let's make it very simple for ourselves, just to hold ourselves accountable, and we can always go back and reflect on it because you can make that grow into the future months, right? And it's okay, right? So if we didn't get to one of the goals that we set for ourselves and it didn't happen, and we didn't get to that non-scale victory, or we didn't lose that extra pound, like, okay, for myself, I didn't lose that extra pound this month. I could have, I don't know, did something to try to lose a pound in a few days, but I didn't. But I could have, right? Could have tried to like do something extra for the last 2 days of the month. Um, because I did, I wanted to like think, well, my thing says 59 pounds in six months, right? I wanted to say 60, but it didn't, so that's fine. It's okay. Um, but that's still okay. Yeah. So, is there any questions that anybody have regarding rewriting their stories or anything, any goals that they're going to put for this month. You can put it down in the comment section. Even after the live, if you go back and watch, you can always put it down in the comment section and state what those, what are some things that you're looking to set goals for yourself for this particular month. Um, Again, the whole point of this particular live was to talk about rewriting your story and showing up for yourself in the midst of trying to lose weight. And I do see a lot right now of skin removals, right? So there's some people who are in different phases of losing weight right now. Some people have lost the weight, so now they're repairing their bodies, so then they won't have like body dysphoria. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody, I probably pronounced that all wrong. But when they look at themselves, even though they lost weight, but they don't see that they lost weight, and they actually look at themselves like there's still something wrong. Dysphoria, I think they just deform. I don't know. But anyways, people are getting their skin removed on their arms, they're getting different things with their chest. They're doing different surgeries because they want to become comfortable in their skin, even though after they have lost weight. And I congratulate them because they set a goal for themselves and they wanted to change something, and they did. And whether it's, even though it was physical that you can see on the outside, I guarantee you it helped them internally gain more confidence in who they are and what they're pushing out, when they're getting dressed and what they're deciding what they want to wear. They probably feel a little bit more comfortable and have more options because they decided to get that process done. So we're at different phases, and just know that don't be afraid and think that something that you want to change is a bad thing. Hey cousin, how are you, Kim? So just keep that in mind. Just know that the things that you're looking to change today will be a reflection of your tomorrow, and you can get there one step, one day at a time. And if you don't, like for myself, I don't have much support outside of this community besides my children regarding my weight loss. Um, but just know that whatever you guys have, and um oh, okay, I hope you had a good day, and happy I know it's belated, but happy anniversary. Um and so yeah, so you basically, um no matter what it is. Oh, thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so that's what I said all the time, is that this community, everybody's here to support one another and be here for each other. And so, like, I really, in my situation, I basically have this community for support. And that was like, I had different reasons why I decided to like start my channel. And most of it was the encouragement from a lot of people in the community and just listening to their stories. But then it also gave me an avenue to talk about discussions that sometimes I can't talk about. Um, oh, thanks. We're still celebrating going out of town in the morning. Oh, you guys have fun and have a safe trip, traveling. Yeah, have fun. Um, and basically, you know, it was that, and then also just basically the community. The community definitely encourages me to start up and continue to move forward, no matter what barriers were in my way. And so, and the barriers they've been put up, and I'm just gonna keep pushing forward no matter what. Hello, Vanity. How are you? Hope everything is going well, and I hope that you've had a great holiday as well. But yeah, so again, just tonight I was just discussing about rewriting your story, um, and talking about where you are today and writing it down and stating where you want to be. If that's doing a vision board, okay, you're working, okay, and doing a vision board for yourself. Like I said, you don't have to do it every year. You can do it once a month, right? Or you can set goals for yourself, put them in your phone. You don't have to get a whole paper, and if you don't want to do it that way, you can set goals for yourself. Um, yeah, that's fine. I am kind of like, I just gauge it on. what I'm talking about, Vanity. But I don't know. I just want to go over exactly what I was discussing in case you guys want to. This, if you guys decide to, you guys can watch the replay, or I'm just also just going over rephrasing the different topics I went over. So you can rewrite your story over, and you don't, like I said, you can do a vision board or you don't have to do a vision board, but this is a good time because it's the start of a month and we only have like 121 days, I believe, to the end of the year. So sit down, Nips. Sit. Stop. Sit. See, you're gonna knock over my phone because you want attention. As soon as it gets starts getting 10:30, he gets like attention. He wants attention. Um, so if you guys, if we want, you could do a vision board if you choose. And I was saying you could do one once a month. Like I was thinking about for the rest of the year, I was gonna do one once a month for myself. I didn't do it yet, um, but I was making suggestions of different things people could write where they are and where they want to go. And I use different examples. It could be non-scale victories. You know, you could put like maybe you have a picture of, you know, you're a size 20 and then your goal is to be a size 18, right? So in your vision board, you'll have your jeans. Maybe it says size 18 on it. Something to show where you want to go, right? If not, just write it down in your notebook on your phone. You can also text it to yourself and just write the different goals that you have that you want to set for yourself for this month and just hold yourself accountable for that, you know? And it gives you something to reflect back on. And also, you get a chance to see, you know, different things. And if you don't get to it this month, just know that it's okay. Like, it's okay. We also have next month. You know, if we didn't meet that goal, that's okay. We're gonna just keep going, and we're gonna show the best part of ourselves. Sounds great to rewrite your story. This is coming from Kim J. I did a vision board in January. I've been doing well, but it's a great idea to do a mini monthly ones. Yeah, if you choose to. Yeah, I do one like every January too, Kim. But I just thought it was, since we're all on this journey and, you know, we probably all have different goals. Um, yes, give yourself grace and have flexibility. Yes, and that's what it is. That's what I do every day. Um, I try my best just to, know that, I'm gonna try my best to get to where I'm trying to go. But I know it's not easy, and even when it comes to content creating, it can be challenging for me at times. And some things I want to do, but I'm me, like God knows it's only so much that I can do when I want to show certain things. Um, but I'm just learning to be creative in my own way and do the best I can do with everything around me. So I think that the mini ones, like, or just writing it in your phone, I think it's important. Something that you can just hold, you can see every week or see every day. And I did do my day 2 of the hula hoop, but I'm gonna keep going for the next like 30 days. I'm gonna go throughout. Um, my goal is to go throughout September. I do have some events to go to. I have to be out of town at the end of October. So whatever days that I miss, I will pick up those days in October. If I'm not able to do it because I am at a conference. And then I'm also doing a challenge as well, the Vanadian 30, I believe I pronounced that correct. So if you're not subscribed to either Kim J and Kim J, when she did that hula hoop, she was like winding down and skipping, hop, rocking. Listen, I think I remember that as rock. It was like a song or something. I remember, but she was doing it all. So I pinned that one for myself. In regards to the Vanadian 30, that's a challenge that they're doing with Vanity on her page. If you're not already subscribed over there, go subscribe. And for that challenge is basically like working out, strength training, doing those types of things. So if that's something you're interested in, go over there and check it out and join everyone for the next 30 days on that challenge as well. So there is things happening within this community, and jump on board to something that fits your schedule. I'll tell you right now. Sounds good. I'm going to also continue to hula hoop for the rest of the month also. Yeah, so Kim J's gonna, but you gotta record it because I actually appreciate the wine in this. I know you say you're not gonna, are you not gonna record it? But it's okay if you can't. But I still have that one that I'm holding on to. I have that one bookmarked from myself. So I'm practicing. I'm gonna be practicing before I record because I say I'm not there yet. Out of 10, I think I'm at a 3. I'm not quite there yet. I'm slowly getting there. I'm not. This is a hopefully by the end of September. That might be one of my goals that I can hula hoop without going the opposite way without having it fall. What is it again? Oh, so she's on here. So it's Vanity is her page. So she spells Vanity Vaniti, and she has it written on her community post regarding the challenge. And if you're not subscribed over there, you can subscribe. She has good content too, as well. So yeah, and she's done a lot of I've been following her for a while, but on my personal page. But she has a lot of content where she also like reviews other content creators, and she also has things that she talks about like her own journey because her journey is like slightly different because she was on Compound and then now she's on Brand. So you have to go watch it. Go watch her so you can catch up. Okay, I'm not gonna give all of it away. I'm not gonna give it all away. But yeah, she's a great content creator. Um, so go support Vanity. Go be a little vain. I think that's how she says it. Be a little vain. I think that's what she says. But yeah, so I just like I said, I appreciate this community. I thank you guys for always like coming on. I know it's late. Yes, every Kim says yes. Every now and again, I start hula hooping and then stop and start over because I wanted to go the full 5 minutes. Yeah, I tried today. I was like, try it. I hope I went 5 minutes. I recorded it, but I don't even know. I don't even have my, I didn't have my watch on or anything. I don't know. I'm trying my best. I'll get there though. We'll get there. I will get there. I know, just in time, due time. But I really thank you all for tuning in. I know sometimes it's really late. Sometimes I'm not here till like what midnight. But I gotta get up and have some errands to run across. Yes, I heard her talk about being on Compound, and now she's now she's zepping it. Yep, yeah. So that's why I always say, oh, I think I'm gonna show some of my what is it called like gear that like I wear different I don't know what it's called. I can't say it. It's like undergarments, right? That you buy just to kind of like fupas and different fupas there are. I order them off of a website. But yeah, they're very comfortable. And I use them usually when I work out. I have so many of them. I really like, so I don't know if I showed this last time, but I don't know if you even know if you can see it on there. But I like, let me see if I can show it a little bit. Um, I really can't tell how this is, but I feel like this one is like more like I think it's like a bra, but it also has like sleeves, and I have like a few of these, like at least like 5 or 6, and it's like, and it just like buttons. Oh, I just moved that on purpose. I have it like that on purpose. I was trying to show something.
No, I was just showing you can monitor your mic levels off of here.
Oh, about I'm live right now. Give me 1 second. So yeah, like it has the bra part like in the front, but I also have like um underneath it I have like a one piece that, let me see if I can push this back and show it a little bit. So like this one piece goes up, it's like a zipper, so like it zips down, but it also has the buttons in between, and then you can zip it up. But it like compresses like your stomach and stuff. And this one goes down to like be like shorts, so it goes all the way down. But I wear these just so I can, so it can like hold things together, like especially when I'm working out and stuff like that. Like this one is not part of this. I can like lift, I just lift it up, so I can have it be part of it. And I try to have that, even though I know it's kind of off content of what I was talking about today, but I had it on and I was like, oh, I can show it. So yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for stopping in tonight. I'm gonna hopefully get ready for bed and have some traveling to do tomorrow. Not going on vacation, but I'll be traveling for appointments and stuff like that after I get out of work. So have a pretty long day. Does it hold your form or? Nope, it's not too tight. So Kim, look, like I'm gonna show you. It stretches. So this is like, so like if I was to take, so it holds my form because it has buttons. Like I can go tighter if I wanted to, cause see it has like, it has one. I don't know if you can see that. It has one, two, or three, right? So right now I have it on two. I probably can put it on three, but I didn't yet, but I can. And then even from here, you could take it and then like zip it up like that. And it goes, it holds me in. And that's like the back part of it. I don't know if you can see or not. I don't know how my camera is, but I'm gonna have to push it back a little bit. But then like kind of like holds all the way down to like, it goes down to like shorts a little bit. So it's like down to my leg. It stops like right here, right a couple inches above my knee. Yeah. So it's very, and then when I sit, it's not tight. It doesn't feel tight on my belly or anything like that. So it's always, it like, and it compresses things in. I mean, I have other ones. Have one that I like a little bit better than this one. But this is just one that I wore today. Um, just because I had the shorts. I have stretch pants. I have a lot of different ones. Let me say that. I ordered from the same person, but I like the brand and I like the customer service. So that's the only reason. I think hers. I'm trying to think of her name. I could be getting it wrong, but I think it's Kick Right with Keisha. She has like a 30-day challenge. Lose 30 pounds in 30 days. She has something like that. No, not from Amazon. I got it from her website. Most of the time she has like a, sometimes she has like a night kicking with it with Keisha. Yeah, I think so. Kicking it with Keisha. Yeah. She has like 30, yeah. And she has, sometimes she has like a 90% off. Like right now it's a holiday. She'll probably have 90% off. I haven't been to her website yet. Oh, you watch her too? Me too. Yeah. So that's where I got this from. Now, I did order a waist trainer. I can't fit it yet. I tried it. And the thing is, I ordered it based on where I ordered these from, like the same sizes. But I have to lose a little bit more in my stomach area. That's where a lot of my fat is held, in my stomach area. Because, like, my arms, that's probably why my grandmother probably doesn't think I'm that big. Because my arms are, but my stomach, whew. I think my stomach and my legs are probably the worst out of everything. But my arms are usually not that bad. But I have that. But I do like her, and I've ordered her teas too, um, as well, like her detox tea, and I like all her products. But I do sell. Oh, your grandma, my grandma, yeah, she's hilarious. I brought her to a church event the other day. I was trying to go live with her, but it was like too much noise in the background. But yeah, like these are just so stretched. That's why I like them. That's why I keep ordering. Like even the stretch pants are like I ordered some more of those. They're just like so flexible. Like when you put them on, they have the same thing. The three prong. They're just so comfortable. I mean, the only thing I don't like about the stretch pants is that like you have to wear like an overshirt so you don't see the thing that goes by your stomach. So you just basically have to have like a t-shirt on. You couldn't just wear like your stretch pants, right? and just with like a shirt that's up, you have to basically cover it. You all right? Yeah. So yeah, but check her out. Check Keisha out. And it's a holiday. She usually does sales, so 90% off. I don't know. She usually has good stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No, that's all I have tonight. If anybody else has anything else, any questions for me, I don't mind answering. Um, yeah, you're welcome. Thursday, I'm gonna show you. My goal is to try to have my thumbnail posted before, so people know I'm coming on for one. But I'm getting there. I'm not quite there with everything yet, but also have a few things, products I'm gonna show on that day. So I think that it will help. And my goal is to just try to share as much information as I have. And I got to post some more regular content videos. I think most of my content has been lives and me doing a hula hoop. So my goal is to try to sit in front of a camera and do some recording so then I can push it out to everyone about like the stuff I eat in a day and things like that. So I have content in my phone, but I haven't made my videos yet. So but I'll get there. But thank you everyone for tonight. Peace, love, happiness.